Everybody, please stand. Let us start our day with a short prayer. Johnson, can you lead the prayer? Amen. Good afternoon, class. Before take your seat, kindly arrange your chairs and pick up the pieces of paper around you. Please be seated. Do you have an absent today? Very good. So now, before we start, I have rules inside this classroom. Sydney, can you read the classroom rules? Thank you, Sydney. Our classroom rules: first, come on time, prepare for class. And lastly, if you want to answer, just raise your hand. Understand? Very good. So now, let us recall our lesson yesterday. Does anyone has an idea? Shante. Very good. It's all about oxygen carbon dioxide cycle. Can anyone in the class can give the meaning of oxygen carbon dioxide cycle? Joy. Very good. So now, before we start our class, do you want to play a game? Our game will be called Guess the Picture, wherein you will guess the given picture as a clue. Understand? So now, for the first picture, Joy, please stand. What do you think is the answer? It's a water. Let's see if you are correct. Very good. Give a 3 clap to Joy. So now, the second clue. Sydney, can please stand? What do you think is the answer? It's evaporation. Let's see. Very good. Give a 3 clap to Sydney. For that third picture, Jesseline. Let's see if the answer is evaporation. Very good. Then the last picture, Sydney again. It's condensation. Let's see. Very good. All your answer is correct. So now, but before we start our discussion, I will group you into 3 groups. This is the first row, second and third row will be the group 1. And the group And the group 4, 5, and 6 will be the group 2. The following row will be the group 3. Understand? So, here's the mechanics. When I say evaporation, you will clap. When I say condensation, you will jump. And when I say precipitation, you will run. Understand? Let's start now. Precipitation, evaporation, condensation, condensation, evaporation, precipitation. Very good. Please be seated. So now in the activity um, we, di- we did, do you have an idea to our new topic? Done. Very good. Our next topic is all about ca- water cycle. So look at the chart. There's a cloud, rain, and ocean. In this in this chart, you will see the word evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Let us now define first what is evaporation. Can you please read the meaning, lovely? Thank you, lovely. Evaporation. Water is going up by changing into water vapor. So evaporation is when the water evaporates from the ocean. Um, Look at the chart. Um, there's a water that looks like smoking and it will be transferred into cloud within the water, and that is called condensation. Joy, can you please read the meaning of condensation? Con- Thank you. Condensation is when the water vapor in the air gets cold and changed back into liquid forming clouds. So when I say condensation, um, look at the chart. What do you think will happen next? Very good, it's precipitation. What do you think is precipitation? Please read the meaning of precipitation. Anne Marie, thank you. Precipitation. Precipitation is when the water drops from the clouds. So now, let us all recall. Evaporation is the water going up clouds, and the condensation is when when the evaporate water fill the clouds. And the rain is what you can call precipitation. Do you understand? Very good. Um, do you have any question, class? So now, I can going to ask you a question. I have some here two questions. Sydney, please stand. So this is the this is your question. What is the importance of ecosystem in our surroundings? Very good. Give a three claps to Sydney. So now the last question is Joy. Please stand. So this is your question. As a student, why do you think it is good to know or study water cycle? Exactly. Give a three clap to Joy. So now, before we end our topic, um, kindly answer the following question and please question in a piece of paper. Johnson, can you read the directions? Thank you. Direction. Write true if the statement is true and false if the statement is false. I give you a 10 minutes to answer this. Are you done, class? Please pass your papers. So now, bring out your notebook and write your work. Define the following. Number 1, natural resources. 2, human. Number 3, carbon cycle. 4 hydrogen cycle, 5 oxygen cycle. Are you done, class? So now goodbye and thank you, class.